Buckle up, enjoy the ride with us. It is K-State in the purple that has the game's first possession. The girl passes underneath. Massoud loses the handle, and the Wildcats turn it over on their first possession.
Something you cannot do. You're playing on the road in a very hostile environment. You must take care of the basketball.
Marcus Santos Silva getting the start, his first of the year. He goes up off the front rim. He is one of the 5 seniors that just prior to the game tonight was honored for senior night. Massoud, a 3 left side, knocks it down. And K-State with the game's first points.
Love what Bruce Weber did here. Move Ish Massoud to the starting lineup, starting them at the 5, because they're not really getting that much production from their big men.
Both teams missing some starters tonight. But one of the seniors, 50-year seniors, Bryson Williams, knocks down a 3 to tie it.
Okay, that's a bad man right there. Bryson Williams, one of the most consistent players in this conference, has done it night in, night out, always performing.
Selton Miguel, who got a start tonight for K-State. Marquise Noel is nursing a hamstring injury that occurred late in the loss to Iowa State on Saturday. Another K-State turnover, their second already. Santos Silva with 11 on the shot clock, trying to get past Massoud with the left hand. It bounces around and off. Mark Smith brings it ahead this time for K-State. Smith trying to get past Santos Silva. Quick ball movement. Massoud from the corner 3. Long rebound for Santos Silva.
It's not a bad look with K-State having Massoud at the 5. They play a 5-out, spread the floor, open up the driving lanes.
Davion Warren from the free throw line, and Tech has the lead. K-State coming off a heartbreaking 1-point loss to Iowa State, 74-73 on Saturday in Manhattan. Texas Tech lost in Fort Worth to TCU by 3, and nice shot, a floater from the baseline for Mike McGurl.
He's going to have to step up his production with no Marquise Noel. Somebody has to be able to not only dish the ball, but score and help Nigel Pack.
Warren 3. Did not draw iron and goes out in the game at Fort Worth on Saturday. And also, Daniel Bachos had a right knee injury, hasn't played the last couple of games. He's out again tonight for Tech. With Nigel Pack, one of the most prolific scorers in the nation. McGurl along with that shot. Shannon trying to get past Pack, just bounced it, almost stolen by Mark Smith. Good ball moving to the corner for a 3. In and out for Adonis Arms. Loose ball, Smith gets to it first. Smith has a couple of teammates with him, including Miguel, driving baseline and crashes. Texas Tech was playing their 3rd game in 5 days.
They were tired. Mark Adams talked about it a little bit. They just played harder than Texas Tech did. But Texas Tech is looking to get their revenge tonight.
Massoud, another 3, knocks down his 2nd of the game. Well, that's something, King. If they can get consistent shooting from Massoud, that changes things for K-State.
It does, because now you're actually getting production out your 5 spot. A lot of times you put Davion Bradford in the game, you're not getting any production. But with Ish Massoud, he can step out and shoot the 3, create a lot of driving lanes, and just creates for a floor spacer.
Much better start. Mark Adams making his voice heard early in this game on senior night in Lubbock. K-State trying to do 2 things to Texas Tech that hasn't happened all year. Tech's not lost 2 games in a row all year. And
Oklahoma State, Isaac Likely had like 35 on all layups, but that was not a good night, not a good memory.
Ish Massoud with 6 points, 3-point lead, and trying to cut into that. Shannon left it short with the left hand. First 8 possessions for K-State. They've turned it over 3 times. Let's see how possession 9 goes.
Ooh.
And when you put it in the hands of Pack, he can hit it from very long range.
He can. That's one thing that I'm most impressed with his game. He can get it off the bounce. In college basketball, shooting off the dribble on the 3-point is very hard to do and very difficult.
Which is extremely impressive. 44% 3-point shooter. I think nationally very underrated, but those of us that know the Big 12 know how good a player he is.
Yeah. He's very talented and one of the best guards, if not the best, in the Big 12.
Shooting over that zone defense. O'Banner from the right corner.
That is a great sign for Texas Tech. He has really struggled. 5 points per game in the last 3. Not shooting it well, only shooting 12% from 3 in the last 3 games. That's a great sign because we've seen what he can do from that perimeter, especially in the corner.
Adonli hounding Pack. They get it to Miguel, shooting a 3 around and out. Miguel has only hit 21% of his three-point shot this year off the mark. That's a shot that Texas Tech is willing to give up basically all night.
Oh, yeah, Texas Tech is giving that up because Sutton Miguel is more of a driver, big physical guard that wants to get downhill, not a three-point shooter.
Over the top, O'Banner, but Mark Smith came from behind. Loose ball. It's grabbed by Pack and K-State.
That is great help defense. They see that there's a mismatch down low. They help their teammate out. That's great D.
Crowd wanted a walk-on Pack. McGurl 3, good. Three made 3 so far for Kansas State. The first from, I should say, 4. But that last one by McGurl. Kick into the corner. It's a 3 on the way. Missed by Nadolny, tipped out of bounds. Kasuki has entered the game for the first time for Kansas State. Early 6-point lead for the Wildcats. Pack another deep 3 off the heel. Marcus Santos Silva able to rip down the rebound. Wilson stopped by Pack. Warren fakes the 3 and Kasuki.
Man, he's really a 3-4. Go inside, attack. Let your inside game be what propels you right now.
You got to have some kind of points in the paint if you're K-State tonight. Here's Santos Silva down low, a miss, offensive rebound. Allen going back up and he scores. What Texas Tech does so well, Keith, points in the paint.
That's where they have the advantage. They have the size advantage. KJ Allen, Marcus Santos Silva, Bryson Williams, those guys are big guys who Kansas State must block out. They have the advantage down low. Use it.
Drive and score. He can score so many ways.
He can. So creative, so versatile. Can not only shoot the 3 off the bounce, but can get to the mid-range, get to the floater. Just so crafty.
5 points now for Pack. Warren, a little fade away in the lane. K-State's lead down to 4. And at one point by 6. McGurl answers right back for the Wildcats.
Like McGurl doing things I have never seen him do. I don't think I've ever seen him hit a move like that and get to the floater. It looked smooth, it looked fluid, it looked good.
Well, Mike McGurl looking good right now. 7 points. He's hit 3 of 4 from the field, including a 3-point shot. Marcus Santos Silva is making his 156th career game tonight. 94th career start this on senior night in Lubbock. Arms wanting to back down Massoud. Turns baseline, goes to the right hand. Allen had a chance for the put. They're number 12 after the rankings came out in the AP today.
The biggest thing that stuck out to me about all those losses were, I think all of them, maybe but one, came from the home opponent. The home opponent won. Home court advantage is so huge this year, especially after a year with COVID, where we didn't have fans. A great move right there from KJ Allen. But in the year where we didn't have fans, you see home court advantage being a huge factor when it comes to winning ball games.
The place we're sitting in right now is a great example of what home court means. K-State has hit 5 of their last 7 from the field, up by 4. Trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. McGurl, long 3, up and in.
Oh, Mike McGurl. He shot that from almost the parking lot, Mark.
And he has 10 first-half points. He averages 7 per game. Warren finds Williams trying to shoot over Miguel. He does so. It rolls off. Miguel stopped by Allen. Trying to get around him again. A tough shot off the heel. Bradford tips it to Kasubke. He reverses and scores. Luke Kasubke, who averages 2 points per game, has his first bucket. And midway through the first half in Lubbock. How about this? Got a 9-point lead for Kansas State. Their largest so far tonight. Arms fires to a streaking Williams. Batting it around. Wilson and it's in overtime at Oklahoma State, at Kansas, and then by 1 to Iowa State on Saturday. They have fallen off the bubble according to Lenardi. That's
Matter of fact, this is a must win. I'm gonna go as far as say that. This is a must win if they want to make the tournament. Oh!
And one off the end.
Had his back towards him, able to throw it up there. Great awareness right there from TJ Shannon. Good and one.
He completes the 3-point play. Puts it down to a 6-point deficit for the Red Raiders. Lenardi, by the way, has Texas Tech as the first 3 seed right now, so the number 9 overall team in the tournament. Mark Smith. There's Lenardi, the 1 seeds, include a couple of Big 12 teams, Kansas and Baylor. And the 2 seeds featuring a couple SEC teams, 1 ACC, 1 Big 10. Shannon against Texas Tech. This is a very aggressive defensive team, one of the best in the nation. And here we are. Baylor and Texas going at it tonight over on ESPN. Final home game for Texas and the final game at the Irwin Center. 23-18 K-State. Right now with Pack on the bench. Bro gets it back from Masood. Miguel lost the handle for a moment. Mark Smith. Masood bats it to Smith. He goes, shoots, and scores. What a possession for the Wildcats. Some kind of ball movement, and it ends up in a field goal for Mark Smith.
That's a strong take, but Tech right there was phenomenal on defensive end. Tough fit. That's great defense, but that's just an even better shot.
Twice in that sequence, King, you thought Texas Tech was about to steal the ball or create a turnover.
Yeah. The rotations on that last play were great.
Dolny behind the back in the lane, out for Warren, his 3.
That's an area where Tech has to be consistent. They have to be able to shoot the 3 well, especially coming in March. They have to be able to knock down perimeter jumpers.
Warren has 7 points now. And that kicks up the volume level here inside United Supermarkets Arena. McGurl, a tough 3 from the corner, is well short. Arms. Almost couldn't finish the dunk. Apparently tweaked a hamstring, and that's what's keeping him out.
Yeah, it was a crucial play, crucial possession in the game. I didn't even realize he hurt his hamstring, but you know, they need him. They were versatile. He's great on defense, but he gets everybody the ball. He can find people, averaging almost 5 assists a game. He's the
from the line. He was 14 of 16 from the stripe in that game.
He's super quick, hard to stay in front of him. When he gets that separation on you, he's great at drawing contact, getting into your body.
Tech on a 9-2 run have cut what was a 9-point lead for K-State down to 2. Kasubke 3 from the corner. Masood was able to tip that to McGurl. Crowd complaining that Massoud went over the back there, but what a start from McGurl in this game. He has a dozen first half points.
That's just a 50-50 ball. Who wants it more right there? Massoud, maybe he did go over the back, but right there, got the ball, got away with it.
There he defends O'Banner. Blind pass, Nadolny scores. What a feed by Adonis Arms.
Adonis Arms with the vision right there. Great cut from Nadolny, but what a pass right there.
Mark Smith on his 9 consecutive double-figure scoring games coming into this game tonight.
Man, I thought I was a good rebounding guard, Mark. Nothing compared to Mark Smith and his boards.
Pack tried to kiss that last one in, and here's Massoud with a steal, a ball intended for Arms. Pack's got the bigger Williams on him. 3, McGurl off the front rim.
I love it. Mike McGurl is feeling it right now. He's in that zone. Anytime he gets any bit of space, my man is letting it fly.
That was his 4th three-point attempt. He's hit half. Nadolny. Not sure where that pass was intended. Williams was the closest to it. Suddenly Texas Tech bitten by the turnover bug the last couple of trips. Catch and shoot 3, Massoud. He hits 2 of the 3. Makes it a 4-point lead for the Wildcats. A little over 5 minutes to go in the first half in Lubbock.
I like this adjustment right here. K-State going zone. Tech not really shooting the 3 well, but it's not a regular zone. It's a matchup zone.
But they find Bryson Williams down on the low post, and he kisses it in.
That's your answer right there. Go to Bryson Williams. Bryson Williams has been so consistent this year. An all Big 12 first team member, in my opinion. Go to him down low, let him go to work. If they double, let him pass out. He's good enough to make decisions.
Miguel lost the handle. Here comes Warren and the Red Raiders. Now Warren loses the handle. Long on the 3 from Arms. Quick outlet. Miguel has Pack with him, but Miguel takes it to the rim to lay it in.
Got to go high, low, and feed him.
They do just that down low to Williams, who is
averaging 18 points in the last 5 games. Okay, well, who can step up and be that guy to contribute and make up for those points that you lose with him being out? Mike McGurl, it's Massoud. They both have.
Williams, a 79% foul shooter. Hits the second. K-State has shot 57% from the field, hit 5 threes. McGurl, our State Farm draft conversations. It's the Big 12. So, King, we got to talk about defense. Texas Tech, where K-State is, nationally, that's a good number.
Yeah,
so don't let the 52nd fool you.
That's not bad at all. But I mean, Texas Tech just playing against their defense. When Mark Adams and Chris Beard was here, playing against them, the one thing that you worry about is charges. Every single time you drive, you see the great bucket right there by Bryson Williams. Continue to go inside to him. But what makes it so hard is every single time you drive, they always load up. They keep everything on one side. It's a very hard defense to get ready for and to scheme for. We literally worked on that, driving, jump stopping the whole time when I was at Baylor. A very hard defense to prepare for.
K-State led by as many as 9 in this half, about midway through the first half. And Tech has come back to tie it. Now looking for their first lead since very early in the game in the first couple of minutes. Williams with that left hand, and right now, Bryson Williams starting to take over with 11 first half points.
He's the answer down low. Nobody on K-State can really stop him. You got Ishmael.
You got an extra $4 or $5 grand per seat. Going to get you in the building at Cameron Indoor.
That's a lot of money for a seat. I'll just watch it on my TV screen.
Protect their first lead since they were up 5-3.
Mike McGurl has to let that fly.
Pack will let it fly instead. Shannon runs into Smith. Fouls against Tech in the half, so I should say against against Tech. Tech now in the double bonus. He has 11 points on 4 of 5 shooting. Mark Smith comes away with that rainbow rebound.
It's a big possession for K-State. You have to capitalize or you can be reaching the danger zone.
McGurl turns, fires. Now those 3 balls that were falling earlier in the game aren't now for K-State. 2.5 minutes without scoring. Tech's going on a 7-0 run. An Allen screen. Nadolny. Chibuzo Agbo also in the game for Tech. Santos Silva, the heel, tipped around.
You must block out. You are playing with a smaller lineup. You must be able to block out. You cannot allow this team to get second chances, especially when you're the smaller team.
Dolney sealed off by McGurl. Pursuit got a hand on that to create the steal. Quick shot, air ball. Have not lost since they were beaten by West Virginia 82-71 here on February 9th of 2021. Won 20 in a row since.
It's a big stop right here.
Warren, 3.
Will score inside the paint at K-State. You live by the 3, you die by the 3. They take a lot of threes. Beginning of the first half, they were hot. The end of the first half, they were cold. That's why they got this lead. That's why they're down.
Pack 5 points in the first half, was 1 for 4 3-point shooting. Here's Miguel on the drive and scores. An aggressive take there by Selton Miguel.
That's what I like to see Selton Miguel do. He shot a few threes in the first half, and that's just not his game at 21%. Get to the rim, put yourself in positions to succeed.
So after not scoring the last 4+ minutes of the first half, Wildcats score on their first possession of the second and make it a 6-point game. Pass for
Whole time made it tough for O'Bannon to catch that post entry. Great defense right there from Selton Miguel.
Each team now with 6 turnovers tonight. And K-State playing without Marquise Noel, who has a hamstring tweak. And for Texas Tech, no Kevin McCullough or Daniel Bacho. Off the back of Warren, O'Banner there to pick it up. So K-State turns it over for a 7th time, their first time in the half. Warren. Picked up the dribble now. Arms would tend to shoot. Adonis. Smith takes it away from his teammate Masood for the rebound. Smith crosses over, bangs into Nadolny.
Don't be surprised if they jump to a 2 seed, because I think a 3 seed is too low for this Tech team. This Tech team is very talented. They have a lot of options they can go to. I think they're going to be scary when it comes to March time. They just have to figure out this 3-point shoot thing, because they can have a cold streak in the tournament. You run against a good team, it's not going to fly.
Mark Smith. Foul to Missouri, finishing it off with Kansas State, who's had a tremendous season in the Big 12.
Definitely by far his best season that he's played in college basketball, but that's what happens when you get an extra year. You mature, your game is farther along, and you understand how to play college basketball the right way.
A through-game losing skid, and if they can win here tonight, it would do 2 things. It has not happened for Tech. Tech has not lost back-to-back games this year. They lost Saturday at TCU, and they haven't lost at home all year. 1 of 2, splitting the pairs. Warren, 3-point lead for Texas Tech. Smith steps back 3. Good.
Oh, that's a tough shot right there.
And this game is tied.
That's a tough bucket right there. The K-State guards, every time they see KJ Allen on them, they want the ball and they're looking to attack him.
Smith hasn't missed a shot tonight. 2 of 2 from the field. One of those a 3, and he's 4 of 4 from the line. Santos Silva called for. Then Big Ten, number 4 Purdue, number 13 Wisconsin. We capped the night off in the Pac-12, number 2 Arizona against 16th ranked USC. Great night of hoops on Super Tuesday. Out of the timeout, Kansas State ball. Game tied at 40. Early second half in Lubbock on Big Monday. In and out on the 3 from the right side from Nigel Pack. Nadolny. Arms. Masood got a hand on that. Here tonight, John Higgins, Jerry Pollard, Bert Smith. If you're an official, you got to be on your toes in the Big 12, King, because this is as physical a league as I think we have in college basketball.
That's one job I wouldn't. But kudos to all the men who can put on that striped uniform, because me, Mark, no, sir.
Arms knocks down both. 2-point lead for Tech. Kansas State trying to work their way back into the conversation for the NCAA tournament tonight. Go a long way of doing so. A packed drive, can't finish. Wilson, long pass ahead for Arms. Wilson underneath. Allen spinning and scoring. Tell you what, for 255 pounds, he's kind of a graceful guy on his feet.
KJ Allen has great feet, and he's sneaky athletic too.
Wilson steals it from Pack, gives it up to Arms. Tell you what, the student section here, not only are they vocal, but they bring 40 minutes of energy to every game.
Yeah, the difference between playing at Texas Tech and playing at Kansas, Kansas is just loud, okay? When you're at Texas Tech, these students will actually talk bad to you. They will personally call your name. Oh my goodness, Shelton McGill for 3, something we don't see too much. But these students here at Texas Tech will personally call your name and say all types of things to you, and they're ruthless. Kansas fans are not ruthless. They will not talk bad to you. Texas Tech and West Virginia, 2 places. When West Virginia's good, those fans are crazy as well.
By the way, for Miguel, that was just his 8th made 3 of the season. 1 of 3 tonight. Nadolny 3. Smith tipping it. He's able to get that over KJ Allen. Quick pass, Masood. Blocked by Bryson Williams.
Good pull out right there.
But a great find to get Malik Wilson under the bucket.
Adonis Arms maturing as a playmaker and as a quote-unquote point guard right there. Didn't see the numbers, pulled it out, found his teammate cutting. That's Adonis Arms maturing in front of our eyes.
Miguel gets in the lane, a little scoop blocking. Miguel hits that one, makes it a 4-point lead for Texas Tech. Warren to Williams, Miguel. He just has NBA moves. He just went right around Miguel and took it to the rim.
He did. The help side right there, Miguel should have been over there a second earlier. Gives him a better chance to be able to react to what Bryson Williams did. He came a second too late, couldn't react, couldn't move.
K-State. Remember, McGurl got off to a hot start, 12 points. All those came in the first 7 minutes of the game. Pack has 5 and hasn't scored since the 12:45 mark of the first half. Pull up short for Mark Smith. Williams passes out of the double, finds the open man Warren, who's a hair long with his three. There's McGurl trying to break the drought, but a block. What a block by Malik Wilson.
Oh, Malik Wilson.
The ball movement, 3, short from Bryson Williams. 7 minutes gone here in the second half. Tech has not been beaten at home this year. This is their final home game. They are up 6, 50-44 on K-State. McGurl fouled, got it.
Wow.
A chance from the stripe. Unable to finish off that 4-point play. Leaves it a 3-point game. Shannon. 10 to shoot. Wilson.
Good pass.
Wilson traveled. 9th Tech turnover. K-State's turned it over 8 times. Texas Tech turned it over 20 times in Fort Worth on Saturday, which one of the big reasons that they lost that game by 3, and now Allen called for the grab.
Since Texas Tech switches so much, watch how K-State off the pick and roll. When they get KJ Allen on them, they're quick to attack.
Deep 3 pack, good.
Right there, KJ Allen chose him, attacked, rose up right there.
First points for Pack. Give him 8 now in the second half. Kick to the corner, 3 Agbo. The girls skies for the rebound. Well, here's K-State and Texas Tech tied at 50 with 11.5 minutes to play. Miguel
that's tough.
gives Kansas State the lead.
Tough finish right there. He had no angle to see the backboard. So right there, he had to throw it up there, fading away. That's a tough floater.
10 for Miguel. He joins McGurl in double figure scoring tonight for the Wildcats as McGurl has 15. McGurl has tied a season high. They went out and get a lot of help, needing some losses from Kansas and Baylor. As you see the standings right now, Baylor 1 back on the loss side to KU. Kansas plays TCU tomorrow in Fort Worth. Plays them again in Lawrence 2 days later, and then we'll finish with Texas on Saturday.
Texas has won 3 in a row against Kansas, so that could potentially be a big one. If you see Nigel Pack, did not give him any bit of room.
For Pack, his third 3 tonight. 2-point lead, K-State. Texas Tech has not lost back-to-back games all season. They've not lost at home either. K-State were to win tonight, both those things will have happened here, but long way to go. Tied at 55, almost midway through the second half. Miguel, stopped by Williams, decides to shoot a 17-footer. Batting around Bradford.
Concerned with. I don't care about you scoring the ball, right? Because there's a lot of good bigs that do other things other than score the ball. My concern is 2 rebounds a game. You're my starting center. You only give me 2 rebounds a game. You have to be better than that. That is absolutely unacceptable. And as a guard, I'm like, what are we doing down here, big fella? You have to protect the rim, and Mark Smith should not be getting more rebounds than you.
Way through this second half, 10 minutes to go in Lubbock. First one short. I think he's got a pretty good shot of winning Conference Coach of the Year. You could, Bill Self, Hall of Famer, and Scott Drew are always, their team's going to be candidates. But what Mark Adams has done in year one's been remarkable.
Yeah, I'd agree 110%. I mean, what he's done as far as getting all these transfers, but not just getting them, but making them play on the same accord, getting them on the same page. Honestly, I'd put Mark Adams in the conversation for Coach of the Year nationally.
Jerry Pollard calls the little slide on Miguel as a travel. It is Texas Tech ball. They're down 1. Warren, Allen, good defense. Was able to get it back though as McGraw almost took it away for K-State. Williams, there's Bradford. Arms, long rebound. Bradford was tied up. 5 team fouls now against Kansas State. Bradford to the bench. Massoud is back in for the Wildcats. Arms back to Williams, shoots over Smith and scores.
The ball to Pack right now. Get the ball to Pack. Put in a quick pick and roll situation with Mark Smith setting the screen.
Thrown in deep and Arms picks it off. Warren, his pass intercepted by McGurl. We got 2 teams here that know how to play defense.
Yeah, that's what they're known for. Bruce Weber has always been one of the harder defenses to go up against in the Big 12, and you already know what Mark Adams does.
Blocking foul. Mark Smith hits both. K-State by 1. Williams, long 2. Massoud collects the rebound. We're under the 8-minute mark. Second half. K-State with the ball and a 1-point lead. The girls got 15 tonight. Bullet pass, Smith. And Williams on the backside as the help defense collapsed on him.
That's not one you want to force. Should have kicked that one out. They clearly had the size advantage, and it was a 2-on-1. 2 Texas Tech defenders, 1 K-State defender. Should have kicked that one out.
Shannon has Pack on him. Helping out Miguel. Skip pass. Williams gets the 3 up. Short.
You run across a team that gets hot on you, and you having an off game, and you're not shooting the threes. They have guys out there that aren't even looking to shoot the 3. They'll be wide open, and they're hesitating, trying to drive. That right there could be the only downside to this Texas Tech team, and could end up being a killer in the tournament.
K-State trying to stamp a 3-game losing skid. Tech, despite the loss Saturday in Fort Worth, They've won 4 of their last 5 and 7 of their last 9. Shot clock's at 3. Deep 3. McGurl up off the back rim. Rebound Pack. He has a block from behind by Malik Wilson.
Malik Wilson has made a lot of good defensive plays. Offensively, he needs to look to shoot the 3 more when he's open, at least be a threat. But on defensive side, he's been very solid.
They feed Williams. The help from McGurl knocked it away momentarily. Arms between the legs dribble. Fade away left side. Left it short. Here's numbers. McGurl back to Miguel. He scored in the last 3 minutes. K-State hasn't had a field goal in almost 5. They're up 3, under 6 minutes to go.
And now for Texas Tech, look to get the ball to Bryson Williams and let him operate. When they send the double, look to able to take no bounces off the baseline rip. That's tough.
Looking at that replay, King, you could see Mark Smith very late sprinting in the directions as they help defense to lead all scores. Tied at 61. K-State has 4 in double figures. Pack and Smith with 11, Miguel a dozen, and McGurl 15.
They want to go at KJ Allen.
Tough shot, Pack with the kiss.
They are picking on KJ Allen. Every single time Bryson Williams comes out the ball game, they put KJ Allen in the ball screen and force him to guard the guards of K-State.
Arms, lets McGurl fly by, finds Wilson underneath, tipped out by Masood, but right to Warren, who drives and scores.
That's a nice layup right there. The switch of the hands in the air, the left hand extended finish. That's a nice finish from Davion Moore.
Danger.
Get the ball out of Nigel Pack's hands, and let's not put KJ Allen on the isolation situation anymore.
Williams coming to the scorer's table for Tech, so his breather will not be a long one. Pack, a hair long.
That's such a hard shot to shoot. Stop on a dime with a hand in your face and rise up over the top of the defense.
It was right on line.
And it was on line.
Just a little bit long.
And he's only 6 foot. That's such a tough shot.
Santos Silva gets it back from Warren. Back it down Masood. Help defense from Smith. That's a 3. They were wanting him to shoot that 3 a little more. He's missed that one. He's just 2 of 12 now on the year.
Yeah, you're open. At least be a threat. I know your numbers don't speak for your 3-point shooting, but at least be a threat, because now teams respect it because it can go in, has a chance of going in. If you're not willing to shoot it, then teams will just play off of you and back all the way up.
McGurl getting by Allen. A floater. Good, and once again, they went right at KJ Allen, that time with McGurl.
They went right at him. They think he has slow feet, so I wouldn't be surprised if Bryson Williams is coming to get KJ Allen, because they are putting that man on the island.
Warren had Pack on him, and he answers with a kiss of his own at the other end. Back and forth we go in Lubbock, under 4 minutes to go, clock ticking, tied at 65. K-State trying to come up with what would be a monstrous win for them on the road and try to keep their NCAA tournament hopes alive.
Mark Smith should get the ball back.
McGurl, tough fadeaway off the right side. Santos Silva yanks down the rebound.
I don't like that shot. Mark Smith had KJ Allen. The game plan has been working. Don't stray away from it.
Pull off what would be a major upset.
Number one, you have to rebound. That's what you have to do. You're undersized, you have to rebound and finish off plays. Number 2, as we see them going inside. Number 2, you have to take advantage of every possession and value each possession as the time goes down.
Mark Smith gets a timeout. 2 shots. February 9th of 2021. Beaten by then 14th ranked West Virginia 82-71. Chris Beard, by the way, was their head coach then. Mark Smith had a little edge on Santos Silva, can't finish. Numbers going the other way. Arms kicks it Wilson. Now Smith back in the play for K-State. Williams. Arms kicks to Warren. 7 to shoot. Warren along 2. Big shot for Tech from Davion Warren on senior night.
It's a big shot right there. On the offensive end for K-State. I like what they did. I like what Mark Adams did with Santos Silver bringing it back on the court, because Santos Silver can actually move his feet and stay in front of guards.
Under 2 minutes. Sign up at ESPNplus.com. They haven't already. 1 at 2 for McGurl. Missing that second. Keeps Tech up 1.
That's good defense right there by Nigel Pack.
McGurl helps out.
Oh, wow.
A steal. Miguel.
Oh.
Miguel sinks both. K-State by 1. 1:25 left.
Listen, had you told me that K-State would be up by 1 with 1:25 without Marquise Noel, I would have said no way. I would have said you're lying.
No Noel tonight for K-State. No McCullough or Bacho for Tech.
That's good D.
Lawrence hit some big shots tonight, and he hits another.
That's a tough bucket. Getting to the mid-range, getting to his spot, taking his time. Davion Warren, I like what I'm seeing out of him.
A minute to go. Buckle up. Here we go in Lubbock.
Oh, these people stand up. I can't even see.
3, McGurl. Rebound, O'Banner. Arms gets it across. Tech with the ball up 1.
Big possession right here for K-State. Must get a stop, but more importantly, you must rebound if you get the stop.
Underneath.
Oh, that wasn't a small foul.
Risky. 21 tonight, and Arms now at the line, shooting 2. He will. Arms hits 2 huge free throws for Tech. 3-point game.
For K-State, you don't necessarily need a 3 right here. But whatever you do, you must go quick. If you just take a 2, it must be quick.
Pack had it blocked by Wilson. This is a 1-and-1 after the 8th K-State team foul. None of the other Red Raiders line up on the blocks. And Warren hits 15 seconds left. Trying to hang on to a perfect record at home this season. Pat races it ahead. Knocked away into the backcourt. Down to 8 seconds. 6. Miguel a drive. And Texas Tech goes a perfect 18-0 at home